alam naman natin magaling talaga mga Pinoy. We have the skills, we have the knowledge, and we have everything to execute, especially as a VA. Bakit kaya nagfi-fail at di naglaland ng job? Malaking problema, the interview process. If isa yan sa mga problema mo, tignan mong tools na to.
All right, first question. Imagine a client asks you to book a meeting for next Tuesday, but their calendar shows no availability. How would you handle that situation?
I'd first confirm with the client if Tuesday is the only day that works for them, or if they have the flexibility if they're firm on Tuesday. I'd like to ask if there's a particular time that they prefer and then reach out to them, to the relevant parties if we rearrange anything existing commitments to accommodate the meeting. If Tuesday isn't essential, I'd offer alternative dates and work with them to find a suitable time for them.
That's a solid approach. You balance flexibility and communication well. Now, question 2. If you had to manage multiple time zones for bookings, what tools or methods would you use to avoid errors?
I'd rely on tools that automatically adjust for time zones, like calendar apps that display both the inviters and the invitees time zones. I'd also double check each participant's location and confirm the time zone differences manually if needed. Sending a calendar invite with the time zone clearly indicated helps ensure everyone's on the same page. And finally, I'd always confirm the agreed time with all parties in writing to avoid any confusion.
Great attention to detail and using tools to avoid human error. Next up, question 3. A client suddenly cancels a booking last minute. How would you handle that both in terms of the schedule and client relationship?
I'd immediately update the calendar to free up the slot and notify the team members involved. Then I'd reach out to the client to acknowledge the cancellation and express understanding, while also offering to reschedule at their convenience. Maintaining a positive tone and staying flexible is the key to preserving the relationship. I'd also review any policies related to last-minute cancellations and handle the next steps accordingly.
That's thoughtful and professional, keeping relationships strong while staying efficient. Now, question 4. If two clients insist on the same time slot and neither seems flexible, how would you resolve that conflict?
I'd start by communicating openly with both clients, explaining the situation and emphasizing my goal to accommodate them both. I'd see if either has any slight flexibility, even by a small margin, that could allow for compromise. If not, I'd look at the priorities or urgency of each meeting and suggest an alternative solution, like offering one client's slightly earlier or slightly later slots, or a different day if it's feasible. The key is being transparent and proactive in finding a fair solution.
Excellent. You're balancing diplomacy and problem solving. Last question. If a client wants you to proactively manage and remind them of upcoming bookings, how would you set up a system to ensure you never miss a reminder?
I'd set up automated calendar reminders for both myself and the client, ensuring notifications go out well in advance of the meeting. I'd also use task management tools to create follow-up reminders and double-check the schedule regularly. For high-priority clients, I'd personally confirm upcoming bookings with a quick email or call a day or two before to add extra layer of assurance and maintain strong communication.
That's a comprehensive system. Automation plus personal touch for reliability. Overall, you handled each scenario with clear thinking and practical solutions. Nicely done.
All right. Thank you so much. Bye.
I'm glad we got to run through that together. If you need anything else down the road, whether it's practice or something totally different, just let me know.